Three, two, one, and let's go. Welcome to Kick Chaos to the Curb, a podcast that tackles topics pertinent to health and business and all things lifestyle. And today we are doing this for the next couple of days. We have been working on a 5-day challenge. This challenge is designed to help you get unstuck. So if you are stuck, you're not sure what to post on social media, you're not sure what to do next in your business, then you are definitely in the right place. I am Tiffany C. Everett, global social real estate agent and 10X business coach specializing in social media and sales marketing. I help my clients get unstuck. I help them to attract and convert more business using social media and sales skills as well. So I do that by a in-person networking groups. We have Magnum, which is our motivational networking in-person group for businesses of all kinds, whether you have a small business or a large business. It doesn't matter if you are a corporate CEO, come on out to Magnum Motivational Networking in-person groups. And I do that through one-on-one coaching and group coaching as well. So group coaching is something that's definitely changed my life. Personalized coaching has done the same. It's one of the things that you all need to have in your business. Someone who's passionate about helping you thrive, that wants to see you succeed. There's no negativity, wants to see you grow and give you and teach you the skills. Now, I am certified with Grant Cardone as a licensee, and we train on Cardone University, which is the number one training platform in the world, you guys. It's an amazing platform that gives you an opportunity to train every single day, whether you are, sometimes we go through life and we got so many things going on around us and so many people speaking in our ears, and we got so many people that we're following or listening to. I would definitely say pick one person, one or two people, and watch what they're doing. And if they're showing up, making things happen, then that's who you want to connect with and hire that person to help you. If they're saying that, oh, I can do social media, and you're not seeing them on social media, what is going on? What's really happening if you're not seeing them showing up on there? If they're not doing classes and they're not coaching, like what's going on, right? So today is all about helping you get unstuck, in where you may be at right now. We got so many things going on that's happening out here in the world today. And I believe that God chose each and every single one of us for a purpose, for a mission. There is a reason to the season. And He chose you, He chose me, He chose us to run this race. And how are you running your race in your business? How are you showing up? Are you showing up 10x or are you showing up halfway? What's going on? I'd like to know. But today we're going to be talking about a couple of things. This is a challenge to help you to be starting to create your content, to connect more with the people that you are connected with on your social media and also in your cell phone. We got clients in our phone that's just waiting for us to call them, waiting for us to connect with them, waiting for us to help them. We got to be helping people. Helping people. How are you helping people with the gifts and talents that God has given to us, right? It is our duty, it is our obligation to use the gifts and talents that God has already given to us. If He's called you to write a book, have you written it? If He's called you to start that business, have you? Has He called you to go into the ministries? What has God called you to do? Because He's already laid it on your heart. And then after that, if it's to be, it is up to you to do it and to achieve, which is one of the things we're going to be talking about today, which is all about mindset. And mindset is really important. Mindset, the way that you think, the way that you feel, the energy that you're putting out there is so important, because what you think in your head, what you say to yourself, is ultimately what you are going to do in person. It's how you're going to show up. You're going to show up the way that you feel and that you think. And so one of the things that I've developed um, is mindset. So one of the things you want to do when it comes to mindset, when it comes to your business, when it comes to growing your social media, when it comes to hitting your targets and your goals, the first thing you want to do, folks, is make the decision. That's the first step. The first step, and I had to learn that the hard way. The first step is just really to make the decision and say, you know what? I'm making a decision to show up 10x in my business. I'm making a decision to grow. I'm making a decision to hit $1 million by X day and X time. I'm making a decision to make 50 phone calls today. I'm making a decision to create my content today. I'm making a decision. That is the first step in wanting to grow your business and wanting to show up and hit those targets. And then you want to use social media often. Oh my gosh, so many platforms here that we can use for free. I do know that, some of these platforms are charging, like Instagram, charging people to use it because you want to get the blue check or whatever the case may be. But there are a lot of platforms, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and other apps that you can use that are not charging. Even Instagram's not charging on that aspect. It just depends on the level that you want to be seen or known when it comes to having to pay them, or if you want to get that blue check mark, right? Even X is not charging to get that X, that little check mark. But it comes to using social media, and I believe that social media is like a gift from God. Oh my gosh, it's a gift. Why? I believe it's a gift because, first of all, it gives us an opportunity to connect with people all over the world. People that we probably may have never seen. You probably never seen me in person or in your city or state, but I have the opportunity to meet you right where you're at. And you too have the opportunity to meet people right where they're at using social media. You have it on your phone, you can pick it up, you can go live, you can create content from it. But whatever you do, post often. Post often. Facebook actually has this system that they've designed over there. They actually have on the business side where you can actually put targets on the Facebook and then try to hit those targets every single week. Like they'll say post 5 times on Instagram, or it'll say post 6 times on Facebook, and it'll say like create 5 stories. And like it's asking you to do all these things for the week. So it gives you like these little challenges. And what I found is these challenges work, right? Even this one right here, I believe that you're going to walk away if you're ready and willing to take action, then you will be able to see a little spike in what it is that you're already doing. You're going to see some motion. The only time you're not going to see any motion, you're not going to see anything happen, you're not going to see new people start to follow you, you're not going to see anything, movements or needles movement in your business or any finances happen that goes up, is if you take no action. No action leads to nothing happening. So if you want action, you have to take lots of action. And then use content variation. There's so many variations, even with that system that Facebook has over there. That's a content variation right there. You're doing Instagram you're doing reels, you're doing Facebook stories, you're doing regular ads, you're doing video. You can even go live stream. TikTok allows you right now to go live stream. You can go live stream right now on TikTok, and you can also create videos. You can create ads, even on Instagram. I'm live on Instagram right now, so you can use a variation of content when it comes to creating your social media. YouTube. One of the things right now, Kick Chaos to the Curb is being streamed on YouTube, and that is a podcast that I've designed and created, which will actually go into the podcasting system. That if you want to watch the video, is there for you. If you would like to just hear it while you're driving, you want the audio portion, that will be available for you as well. So you because some people are auditory learners and some people are visual learners, and so it just depends on the type of learner that person is, that ultimately you will attract them. And they will say, you know what? I like this person. They're speaking my language. I want to do business with them. So if you want people to do business with you, then you have to find different ways of marketing yourself so that you can attract those people. And then, so repurpose your content. If you're creating that content, you want to make sure you're using it in different places. Use it on Facebook. Use it on YouTube have shorts now. Use it there. And then speed is senior to quality. Speed is senior to quality. So one of the things that we often try to do is we're trying to be perfect. We want it to look right. We want it to have all the cute little bells and whistles on it. We want to put a little bow tie on it, But the one thing we need to know is that speed. If you got the information as soon as I had in my brain, I was like, as soon as I thought about the challenge, I started talking about the challenge to people that I knew. I started talking about the challenge, and then I started creating the landing page for it and also creating the content for it, getting the videos ready, getting the topics that I was going to be doing. All of these things was in the works, and I was doing little teasers every now and then, letting you guys know about this challenge. So once you start doing that, right? The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you are being frequent, using social media campaigns. There's so many different campaigns that you can use if you want to blow up your social media. But here's the thing, right? These platforms don't belong to us. And because the platforms don't belong to us, we have to be creative in finding a way to still be able to connect with our audience outside of the platforms. What happened when Facebook I actually got locked out of my Facebook account one time? Locked out. That was the first time I ever got locked out. And I was like, what in the world is going on? I can't even get in my account. I don't know what happened. They said that I violated a community or something. And I was like, I don't even know what they're talking about. But guess what, though? I had my email contacts. Everyone that had been in my email on that particular group, I had the emails to them. I was able to still market to talk to them about the day. I was still able to communicate to them about the networking event. I was still able to talk to them, and I'm still able to do that right now. Why? Because I was able to utilize the email marketing tool. If you don't have one, get in contact with me. Well, that's what we do here at Z Expressions. We help you to get your landing pages set up, get your email marketing campaigns together. We help you to we have a CRM program that you're able to utilize, so you're not having to go to multiple different places to do your social media. And so it's so important to have these systems in place so that if the platform goes down, then you still have a way that you can get in contact with people, right? So I would encourage you, if you're not doing that already, find a way. You got to do this, or join the Beast Mode Impact Academy. And these are some of the things that we go over all the time. The Beast Mode Impact Academy is designed to help you to be able to use these tools that we have in place for you as our as our business, so that you can be successful on social media. So one of the things you want to definitely do is use your email marketing tools. I'm not saying like you get emails and then you just start spamming people all the time. It's all about really building relationships and providing value. People don't want you spamming them. They want to provide value. Collaboration is the new currency. Collaborating with other people, going to networking groups, being able to hosting events or sponsoring events. We do a lot of sponsoring as well. But be omnipresent here, there, everywhere. Try to find a way so that people can see you in different lights. So some people you may see over here, some people you may see over there. But one of the ways that you're going to be able to blow up your business and come out of obscurity, like, what does she mean by come out of obscurity? So Grant says this all the time. If no one knows you, then how can they flow you, right? So if nobody knows your business, they don't know what you do, they don't know that you sell popcorn, they don't know that you are a builder, they don't know. If no one knows you have a book, no one knows you, they cannot flow you. They're not going to be able to flow any money your way if they don't know these things. So important to get out there, get out of the comfort zone. I know some people say, I don't like marketing, I don't like going out and marketing with people. The only way to get to a whole nother level is to stop doing the things that's not working. If you see what you're doing right now is not working, then what you want to do is do something different. Step outside your comfort zone. It wasn't until I stepped outside my comfort zone that I started to see things happen in a new light. Last year, I became a business coach with Grant Cardone. And let me tell you, before then, I wasn't making a whole lot of sales. And then as soon as I decided to step out and get connected, start to communicate, do more networking events, get more involved in the community, call more people, it wasn't until I started to do those things that are uncomfortable. If you're comfortable right now, then you're not doing them. You got to be uncomfortable. Step outside that comfort zone. Let me say the next one, Lion. You got to step outside your comfort zone, and in order to achieve the successes that you are desiring to do. Let me see the next one after that. But it starts with a great attitude. You got to have a great attitude. If you have an attitude that's like negative, negative attitude, constant grumblings, constant mumblings, you can't see the good in anything. You're gonna struggle when it comes to social media, because social media is all about planning. It's about being creative, using that creative side that you have and letting those creative juices flow. Not all the time things are going to be perfect. You can't be, there's no perfection when it comes to social media. Like right now, I mean, I don't even have perfection on my Instagram right now, because the black screen back here stops right over there. So it's not going to always be this perfection thing. So you got to like take that out of your head. But the traits of a great attitude is smiling. And you know what I found, that when you make a phone call, people can actually hear if you're happy. You ever thought, you ever realize that like you can hear if a person is excited to work with you on that phone? Or you call them up and they're like, "Hello, how can I help you?" "Yeah, uh-huh." And they're short. You ever had that happen before? Like, "Yeah, well, I did say this and I did say that." Like, smile. Even, you know what? I have a mirror in front of me. Like, when I'm making phone calls, I have this mirror, and I'm able to look at myself when I'm making outbound calls. I'm able to see what I look like, because what I'm seeing, you can hear on the other end of that phone. So if you don't have a mirror, go and get you a mirror, and you will see. You'll be like, oh, it's going to make you want to sit up a little bit straighter in your chair, but smile. And if you're meeting people in person, make eye contact. Be that shining beacon. I mean, there's enough negativity in the world right now. Like, be the light. You just never know. You just might be the light, or that last bit of hope that somebody needs, because you smile, because you showed them some type of gratitude, because you reached out to help them, because you saw them and you felt the need to just call and check on them one day. You know how many times I've called and checked on people and they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you for calling." Or they'll say something like, "I was thinking of you." Yeah, for some reason, the Holy Spirit unctions me. When I hear the unction in my spirit, I reach out, and that person was needing to hear from me. So they can change your customer's attitude. You can change that customer's attitude from not wanting to do business with you to wanting to do business with you, with just a simple attitude shift in your voice, or in your communications. Be that positive influence that person needed in their life. Just smile. It changes things. I heard people say things like, "Oh my gosh, you smiling too much. Why you always smile every time I see you smile?" I mean, yeah, I'm human. I go through things. I go through ups and downs and challenges. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity that God has given me each and every single day. I'm grateful that He chose me for this mission. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to serve someone else more than just self, right? And so when you have these problems that may come up, and they may come and go. Jesus had his own, right? You see those problems as solutions. Let's talk about three companies that I could think of right now. Google. Google saw an opportunity and they jumped on it, man. They jumped on that opportunity, and now we got YouTube. We have they have Gemini, which is like their own AI system, and then they have the regular Gmail, the Gmail for email system. Like, they are all, their footprint is all over the place. Like, they saw a problem. So as you're having problems in your business right now, what opportunities, these are opportunities that you can use. For example, let's say you got some clients, you call them up, they don't want to do business with you. That's an objection, right? Is an objection. They're giving you objections in the business. So you find you could actually create content about those objections before you actually hear them, so that you've already taken care of that before the customer even comes to you with that information. But you see these opportunities as a way for you to be able to make money. Google saw that as an opportunity for them to be able to make money. Velcro, a simple thing as Velcro. Well, we never even heard of it until it actually came out, right? We probably not even thought about it, or probably said, this would be easy if it would just stick together like this, right? Well, somebody saw that problem as an opportunity, and they took that opportunity and they made money. And Velcro now, I don't even know how much money they make, but there is I have a role right now that I've been using as well. So, and then Apple found a problem, and they solved that problem. They found it, they made it an opportunity, and they made money off of it. So the same thing that we have to do in our business. Problems. Find the problems and solve those problems. Next, this is all about mindset. Now, talk positive. Like, we have enough negative talk, right? There's enough negative talk that other people want to do about us. There's enough negativity in the world. Be that beacon of light for your own self. Speak positive to you. I got it. You can do it, because you can. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, but you got to take action. You can pray that these glasses come on your face. You can pray about these earrings getting on your ears, but you got to take action in order for that to happen. God can provide an opportunity for you to get the earrings, but you got to put them on your ears. Can do, have a can do, will do, no problem. I'm here for you. To your customers, talk positive to them. There's enough things going on in the world, and maybe find a way to be able to help them, to be able to overcome, or give them a referral of someone that can help them to do the thing that you may not know how to do. And then finally, have a plan. Be going somewhere. When it comes to your social media, you want to have a plan. You want to know, okay, what is my targets? What are my goals? Do I want to get 10,000 followers for the month? Do I want to get 1 million for the month? Do I want to get 10 clients for the week? Do I want to get 20 clients for the week? Have your targets in place, and then from there you start to work on, well, how many dials do I need to make to do that? How much social media do I need to show up on in order to get that to happen? How often do I need to go live? How often do I need to create content? How often do I need to send DMs? DMs is another way to get, for you to make sales and do closings as well, right? So you want to have a plan in place in order for you to be successful. And then finally, show up. Thank you guys for showing up. I want to say thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. You guys showed up, because that is the number one thing for success. Always, always, always show up. There's been some times that I was like, man, I don't know if I feel like going to this event today, or I don't know if I feel like going over here. But you know what? And I did go. And you know what I tell you? I was able to meet someone that I could collaborate with, that I could do business with. You just never know who you're going to meet when you show up at these events. You never know who you're going to meet when you just show up. A lot of times we have excuses, money excuses, or whatever the excuses may be, or why we can't show up. But not showing up could cost you some extra funds, right? And then finally, you want to train constantly. At Z Expressions, we have a program that our clients have access to, Cardone University. As a 10X business coach, we train on Cardone University. We train on sales, on marketing strategies, on overcoming objections. We write out our scripts so we know what we're going to say on the phone. And so if you're not training, you gotta be training. Even in Olympics, they train, oh my gosh, so much. They do so much training in order to get to where they're at. We could take them, for example, or even our military personnel. They're constantly training, and they get ready for the battle. We have to get ready for the battle. For me, getting ready for the battle, first thing in the morning is praying, putting God first, letting God know that, you know what, Lord, you own it all. It all belongs to you. And I'm just coming out here. Use me to do your will. Right? We are the vessels that God has called to strategize and to be able to help people get to new levels of success. Now, let's talk about some different apps that you can use that will be able to help you to increase your visibility. So, we talked about a few of those today. I've used one of the apps that I like to use, which is one of my favorite apps, is Canva. And if you've never heard of Canva before, it is an app where you can design your content, you can design your videos, you can create presentations, you can create your you can create your logos, you can do so much on Canva. And once you create on Canva, then you're able to take that content and put it in different places. You can even create content and put it on your blog. I created the logo for Kick Chaos to the Curb using the Canva app. And I was able to put everything where I needed it to be, make it into a little circle. This is what you see on the screen. And that is what I've been using there. Okay. And even the marketing content, some of the marketing content that you've been seeing me do, I've used that there. I've used Capwing is another one that I've used. But you can use another one that I've used is ChatGPT, of course, and great AI program that definitely helps to spark some of the things that you think you want to say. Gemini is a platform that is used by Google. It is their own AI system. Captions is another system that I've used on my phone. It's a phone app that you use, and you basically can feed in the information that you would like to speak, and the words show up on the screen for you as your teleprompter. And then you're able to go and speak the teleprompter, and then it adds all the captions on there for you as well. uh, Another app that you could use is the Threads app. Threads is actually owned by Instagram. If you've not used that yet, then it's another opportunity for you to be able to meet more people and increase your visibility. Threads is basically the competition of Twitter, and it was created and designed to be something similar to it. So with Threads, it gives you an opportunity to create video content. You can create polls. You can also create regular ads, post voice memos, and so much more over there on that app. So it has a lot of flexibility that it gives you in being able to show up and be more visible. LinkedIn is another great opportunity, but that's more like a B2B, business to business. So the way that you're going to be showing up on TikTok with all your dancing and things, if you do that, I don't do a lot of it. I used to. But if you're using that there, you're not going to necessarily show up that way over on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is more of a business vibe. So that's where you would meet a lot of your business contacts at over there. And then of course YouTube is a great opportunity too. Now they have this podcast. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like you could just now you can take that and make do podcasts, right? So people want to just hear a podcast. They don't have to necessarily go through all of your content on the app, but they can just go straight to the podcast section and just listen to all of your podcasts. So these are just different ways that you can utilize to be able to attract and convert more business and get more visible. So more visible that you are, the more people that you can necessarily begin and to start to be able to reach. Now, one of the things here, if you have your booklet, I have this booklet, the 7-step plan to produce profit on social media. If you have not yet grabbed your booklet, then I send me a DM and I'll make sure to get that over to you. But if you signed up for the 5-day challenge, then you was able to get that free tool. But basically, the first step in being able to produce profit on social media is to first review. You want to review your successes and your failures. Why? Because this is going to help you to be able to find out what is working and what is not, what's getting views and what is not getting views. When you go into, it's called your insights, and Facebook has insights, Instagram has insights, TikTok has its insights as well. So your insights is going to give you an opportunity to see what is working and what is not. So you want to look at your successes and your failure. You look at what platforms has produced for you the most customers, what platforms are giving you the most engagement, what specific posts have you gotten the most engagements, what specific posts have you gotten the least engagements. And then once you are able to determine, that's going to give you an opportunity to start to do more of that thing, the one that's working the most, not the one that's working the least, the one that's working the most. Then you want to do more of that specific type of content. So you want to spend, so this is your challenge for today. Your challenge for today is to review your successes and your failures when it comes to your social media content. Finding out what is it that has been working very well. What are some of the things that I have done or I have created that has worked successfully when it comes to my social media content? Because social media does take a lot of trial and error, but you have different options. You can go through the pain of making all the errors yourself, or you can hire someone who's already done that, that's going to work with you and knows how to help you to hit those targets. And so a lot of times we get stuck. Some of my clients, they've gotten stuck. Like, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And a lot of times we're already doing those things. I'm already being a mom. I'm already doing the behind it, just taking the phone at that time and being able to show the process or show the story behind it, and being able to use that as content. You already got the content in your phone. It's just taking that content, matching it with the right sounds, matching it with your right voice or what it is that you would like to say. Having ChatGPT maybe help you to jog some things that you may be able to say for that particular video. And then you post that with some captions on it. And so it's easy to get stuck and just like be in a place where I don't know what I need to do next, right? That's where you get a coach. And what we do is we go through, what are the challenges that your customers may be having, what solutions that you have that can help them. And we create content based on those different types of things that can help them. Because, and I have a group that I run on Facebook called Magnum. And in that group, one of the things that's really important is helping businesses to be able to engage by having different topics, things that we can do instead of just constant ads. You're seeing ads all day, but being able to try to build community among the different businesses so that everyone we start to become people that friends, we start to become people, we start building relationships. If all you're doing is just posting an ad and saying, hey, buy me, and no one knows what your testimonials look like, they're not sure what what value that you can provide, how you can really help them, then how will they be able to utilize your services? So it's really important in building engagement and building relationships along the way. And by going and looking at your successes and your failures, this is going to give you an opportunity to see exactly what's working and what is not working. What is it that you need to change? What challenges do you need to make? Those are the things you want to do today. So I challenge you to take a look at your successes and your failures, and then come back to this post and let us know. Come, if you're not a part of the Magnum Motivational Networking Group, then I invite you to join us. It's the Magnum Motivational Networking, Premier Networking on Facebook, and or DM me. I'll be more than happy to get you the links. But use today as an opportunity to be able to go into your platform and try to find out what is working and what is not working. Once you find out that which is working, then I want to see you create more content like that and tag me on it because I want to see, I want to know. I am interested in what you are creating. I would like to see what you're creating. And so tag me on that at Tiffany C. Everett so I can see what that is. But definitely go through, take a look at your insights. And I love looking at the insights. I spend a great deal looking at insights to try to get a better idea to see what is it that people actually like on my feed. That was one of the ways that I was able to grow my Instagram, was paying attention to that was working, and then start to just to create more content surrounding that particular type of information. And for me, that was the ministering of the gospel. And when I realized that, I said, oh, okay, God, I get it. I get it. God, that's what the Lord called me to do. And I started to listen. And as you listen, and as you listen to the unctioning of the Holy Spirit, and as you do that which He has called you to do, you cannot fail. You will not fail. God will always be right there with you. He's going to guide you 100% through that entire process, and you will not fail. It may look like things aren't working fast enough for you. You may want it to go a little faster, or you want it to be different. But God is working it out in the background. He's working it out. He's doing some things that you don't even know what He's doing. He's getting in contact with the right people, right? He's getting you ready. He's helping you to get stronger. He's helping you to get wiser. He's helping you to get bolder. He's working on your character. There's always something that He has to work on. If it's not happening right now, that's because there's some work that needs to be done first. So we just have to be patient with God. God's been patient with us, and sometimes we just want to force Him to do things fast. It ain't on our time, it's on God's timing. It's always on God's time. And guess what? God is always on time. Always on time. So that is your challenge today. Take a look at your insights, see what's working, see what isn't working, and start to do some more things on that. And then listen, if you're struggling right now and you feel like nobody, I need help, I need accountability, I would like to have a group where I can just get into each week and be able to pray, and to be able to work on my business goals, and to be in a networking community. Then I encourage you to join the Beast Mode Impact Academy. It includes, so this year I'm hosting my very first sales essential workshop. And the Expressions Sales Essential Workshop is going to be designed to help you take your your uh, your Marketing Essentials Workshop. It's going to be there to help you take your marketing to a whole nother level. But it also includes sales training. It's going to include a boot camp that I'll be doing next year, and also Cardone University. Cardone University's training platform, so that you're training every single day. And we have this weekly accountability group that's going to help you to soar, right? And so I know that's work for me. That has definitely worked for me. And that accountability by itself, hands down, is amazing, because it's going to help you stay focused regardless of all the things that may be going on, or people that may be around you. Help you to get rid of that, the negatives. I call them negatives, right? So you can focus on that which God has called you to do. Listen, it's your responsibility, it's your obligation If you have a product that can benefit someone, that can help them in their life, personally and professionally and financially, then it is your duty, your responsibility, your obligation to get your product into that person's hands immediately. Immediately. And the only way to do that is to take action. To take action, make the calls, make the content, create the videos, go live, do all the things that needs to be done in order for you to get your product in that person's hands, right? To help them get unstuck. And so that's the challenge here, is to get unstuck. Well, hopefully you have gotten unstuck. What action are you going to take today? Post it in the comments. I would like to know, what action are you going to take today? Are you going to take the action? Are you going to take the challenge to check it out? Check out the details, see what's working, see what's not working, and then start creating more content like that. Tomorrow, we're going to do our day 2 of our Get Unstuck challenge. And I can't wait to see you guys there. You want to make sure you have your notebook, make sure you have your devices charged, make sure you have an open mind and that you are ready to learn. Also, be sure to reserve your seat so you can get the free 7-step plan to profit on social media. Yep. So, and then, if you are ready to take business to that next level, we have the business boot camp, which is a part of the Impact Academy, the Video Beast program. They help you to get, just be able to do videos like a champ. And then the Cardone University, all for, is that the last one on there? Yep. Okay. Yeah. So all of that is on the website. So you can actually go ahead and sign up for that if you are ready. We got testimonials there for you to be able to review, and all of that, because the program does work. This is Tiffany C. Everett, social media real estate agent and Kick Chaos to the Curb, helping you get unstuck today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I will be chatting with you again tomorrow, same time, 1 p.m. for the next day. Get unstuck. Don't stay where you're at. It's a new month. It's time to do some new things. It's time to elevate. It's time to go to new levels. And this is your time. This is your time. All right. I think that a friend of mine posted September is for Queens, or the Queens of September, or something like that on her social media post. I think that's what you said, right? And so it is for you, kings and queens. September is for you to get unstuck and get to new levels. We're almost at the end of the year, and it's time to get the motion flowing. It's time to step it up in high gear. Yep, that was Candy Lou. That's exactly what she said. So I'll be chatting with you guys. You want to go live? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So you guys have an amazing day, and I will be chatting.